Hello everyone, my name is Michelle. Welcome to my channel. So I'm in Santa Marta now. I'm with a new couchsurfing host. I just got here late last night. I just want to tell you about Caño Cristales. So I just got back yesterday from this 3-day, 2-night trip, and I want to tell you about it because it's absolutely incredible and I think more people need to know about Caño Cristales. So basically, Caño Cristales is in a remote area of Colombia, and it's had a history of, kind of violence, but it's history that's in the past, and people still have a kind of idea that it's dangerous to visit, but it's not at all. This is a little town, Macarena, where you stay, and they're very welcoming and kind to visitors. Of course, they just want more visitors to come, and I think it really needs more people. They told me, maybe 10 years ago they used to only have 200 visitors per year, and now they're getting up to 16,000, if I remember correctly, what my tour guide told me. But that's still really not a lot, and I just think more people need to go and visit Caño Cristales. And also, it just helps support this community. So I'm just gonna show a ton of pictures because I was taking lots of pictures and videos and tell you about how the tours are, because you will have to do a tour with this specific place. You need someone to guide you. You can't just go hike by yourself. Basically, you have the options to either fly from Medellin, Bogota, Villavicencio, if I'm saying it right, and from there you fly. That's included. Everything's included. Everything's completely paid for. So you get your 2 nights in the hotel, depending on however many nights you want to stay. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, all included. I am vegan, and I just told them I'm vegan, and they had special meals prepared for me. They would even call and ask me, give me options. I feel like the food I got was better than what the other people were getting because they made it specially for me, and it was really yummy. So basically, the first day we got there, we started the tour at maybe 11 in the afternoon, and we got our packets of lunch that they made for us, and we got on a canoe and went down the river to a hiking trail. So we hiked for a little bit, and we were back by maybe around 4 because the park closes at 4. So then we had some time to rest. I went and saw the sunset at a bar by the river and had dinner. Dinner was not the dinner itself. I mean, it was also good, but the whole event, it was super nice because it was all of the guests, all of the visitors together. And like I'm saying, it's not so popular, Caño Cristales, although it should be, but there were maybe 60 people, I would say, and they really made it special. They welcomed every single person. They welcomed the foreigners. They would say like, oh, welcome to our guests from the USA, from Peru, from Spain, from Belgium, from Russia. And they really made it a special event. And they would play the llanero music, they play the harp, and these different instruments, and they sing, and they have their own special dance. And they really made it an event to just share their culture. And they had the children dancing, and they invited us if we wanted to learn to go and dance with them, which was super fun. So the kids would go around and just grab the adults and take us to dance with them. It was super special, and that's all part of this tour that you pay for whatever tours. Honestly, I feel like all of the agencies are really good. I loved the agency that I chose. My group, it was me and then a married couple. So it was just us 3 with our guide, so it was very personal, and we could go at our pace that we wanted, and we were on the same page about everything. So we would stop and get to swim and spend like 30 minutes swimming, relaxing, and yeah, it was super special. The tour guide was amazing. Lulu, she would explain what all the plant species were, and she would explain the different animals, and it was just really incredible. By the end of it, even though it was just 3 days, you know, you kind of have a little bond at the end of these trips, and it was really special. The second day, we spent all day just hiking, maybe 7 hours, just walking. But the time passed so fast, and by the time it was almost time to go, I just felt so sad. Like, I did not want to leave that place. It's so beautiful. It's the most beautiful hike ever. You just see all of the pink and red algae in the river and swimming in the pools in the river. It was so nice. Okay, so how much does it all cost? Let me get to that. So my tour, it was under 2 million pesos, which was what I actually paid. It was $478. That's what I transferred to them. That covered everything. But you have to pay a tax, and for foreigners it's a little more. So for the 3 days, because it's per day that you're there, it was 162,000 pesos, which right now that's $37. But yeah, the peso is kind of weak right now. So that's the costs. Everything's included, the flight there and back. And then this also happened. The flight was delayed 5 to 6 hours, and I had a layover in Bogota to come to Santa Marta. So I was supposed to arrive by 2, and then my next flight was at 4:30. But I just missed that because we didn't leave La Macarena until maybe 6:30, very late. It was super delayed. But the people were super nice. My tour agency helped me throughout the whole process, and they gave me this certificate saying it was delayed, so I just had to go and show it to the people once I got to Bogota with a different airline company. There was actually a guy who was on the plane with us that I didn't realize this. I knew he worked for Satena, I think is the name of the airline company, but I found out he's actually a pilot for this company. And he helped me literally. He told me, okay, you take this bus, you go to the terminal and show them the paper and they'll help you. And I literally got on and I did a whole circle and I ended up back in the same spot. But I always say everything happens for a reason. So I literally did a whole circle. I ended up back where I started in the same terminal. Silly me. I don't know how that happened. I was too tired. But then I saw Andres, this guy that was helping me get on the bus, and I was like, oh, Andres, I think I just did a circle. And he was like, oh, I'm so sorry. And he literally came with me, waited in the check-in line, brought me, took the paper, showed it to the woman, because I speak Spanish, but this situation was hard for me to explain. And he literally waited with me and made sure that I got a new ticket. I didn't have to pay. They put me on the next flight. So I ended up getting into Santa Marta at 11:30 p.m. last night. And yeah, now I've been here. Well, I have not really gone out. So yeah, I need to go out and explore. But I just wanted to tell you, and I'm going to put all the pictures and everything of Caño Cristales. I really want more people to visit. It's so beautiful and it's safe. It's not dangerous like people think. It's completely worth it. It's worth every penny. So let me know if you have any questions, and thanks for watching. Time to go explore Santa Marta. Bye!